foes, subbies. Tonight, I decided to come live because I wasn't prepared. But at least I kept my word. I'm here. Um, so much stuff to talk about that I'm a little bit overwhelmed. It's like one thing after the other, one thing after the other, and it all involves like celebrities. So, you know, it's a bit juicy. But at the same time, I'm like, so many people talk about what celebrities are doing. So it's not a big deal if I don't touch on it. But then I'm like, no, everybody's opinion is different. So I should throw in mine. Everybody tells a story differently, they do their videos differently. Ooh, hold on. 11 hours ago. Hey, Jessica. I am that somebody, sister. Cardi, Cardi B looks sad, huh? Sorry. I'm literally looking on my phone because it's like every time I look at like social media, something new is happening. Somebody else is exposing their husband or their girlfriend or their wives. And I'm just like, dang, celebrities, I thought they were on a different level. I didn't think they were this messy. I say Jerome in the house. I say Jerome. Jerome. Thank you so much, Jerome. Just a quick little nightcap. As y'all could see, I'm just trying to be comfortable. I actually wanted to have some snacks, but I said, you know what? Let me behave. I'll do it after you guys are gone. I don't want to chew all up in your ear. But I really came on here. Hey Andrea, how are you? Thank you for coming through. I really wanted to come on just to ask you guys what your interests are. Like, hey One Love, for instance, most of my content has to do with pointing out certain behaviors. So, like, if I pick up a story, the reason I pick it up is because I'm using those stories as an example. Like, I talked about Nature Boy for some time, a couple of years, and some people didn't know who Nature Boy was. Nature Boy was a cult leader. He was one of the biggest, when I say red flags I've ever come across on YouTube, on Instagram at the time. So it was like a case study. And I used him to tell a story. Oh, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nature Boy, though. Some of you that watch me now probably watch me for other things. But my point and purpose for coming on tonight was to say there's too much going on to where I don't know where to start. For instance, Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B just wished death on Offset literally like an hour or two ago while she was on Twitter. And I can't tell if you guys are still in here. That's why I'm gonna keep this real short because nobody's typing. But anyways, Cardi B and Offset splitting up. Remy and Papoose. Papoose calling her a narcissist, and me now looking at Papoose with the side eye, like, dude, you're giving me red flags, and I'm starting to think maybe you might be the culprit. And then we have, I don't know if you guys know, catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. Bad Baby. She was on a Dr. Phil show, Caucasian girl that wanted to be like, I don't know, rebellious. Bad Baby was like literally a millionaire a couple years ago. She had a OnlyFans that generated millions, and now she's battling cancer. Hey, honey Saunders and Bougie Barbie, how you doing? Thanks for listening. And the people that are in the bushes, I appreciate you guys too, because you don't have to be listening to me. I actually want some ice cream cake. You don't have to be listening to me. My boy is right here. Should I move over so you can see him? See my boy? Hey, D Mew. You're at work, but you're listening? Okay, thank you so much for letting me know. There's a lot of toxic relationships among celebrities. And then people look at them like they're so perfect. Like, okay, so here's my issue. Too much tea, too much stuff to talk about. Like those relationships, those people that are exposing one another. I want to touch on it. Hey, Cindy. Thank you for coming through, Cindy. Amir says, mwah. See, my buddy, we decided to do a quick little nightcap just to let you know that I'm trying to, figure out what to do first. So, with the celebrities that are exposing one another, for instance, yesterday I posted a video of Benzino. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the rapper Benzino. Well, Benzino got into it with his current girlfriend, and a video got leaked. Hey, Simply Linda. Hey there. A video got leaked of him attempting to harm himself because she called the cops on him and alleged that he put his hands on her, right? So this is not the first time Benzino got in trouble. So whenever the cops are called, Benzino brings out the tears. So I decided to make a little video. Put your email in your description. Thank you, Camille. I appreciate that. I will. I will do that. So like I made a video on that. Rebecca Cry, thank you for coming through. And I'm just like, dang, so many people exposing each other. Y'all supposed to be private celebs. Then we have this young lady, Cooking with Kaya. Cooking. Oh my gosh, she done blew the internet into smithereens. And it just goes to show that there are not too many people that are girls anymore. Wow, maybe it's retrograde. Hey, weather the storm. I have no idea about retrograde. My sister talks about that stuff. I don't be knowing, but I'll look into it. Like things are just weird. Everybody's just flipping out. Hey Kiara, my hot wings lover, and I want some hot wings every time I see you. But yeah, like, what are you guys into? Some people are solely into celebrity drama, right? Me personally, the drama I'm into involves, I know, I hate the freaking word too. Oh gosh, I'm gonna say it just for the video. The content I like to touch on the most is about narcissists. So if you see me talking about something, best but oh, thank you, Cindy. If you see me talking about something, trust and believe you me, I see some red flags. And most of the time it's narcissism, right? I am not a professional. If I could be, I would, but that would probably drain the life out of me. So while I was, doing my research for every single story, Jaguar Wright, my God, that's a whole nother headache. I have nightmares about that one because I'm like, if I touch on Jaguar Wright, I feel like it's going to be like a whole back and forth type like war because I see what's happening with the other content creators that are talking about her and she wants to sue them. It's just not that. I mean, I really think she'll sue. I don't think so. So it's just what I'm gonna touch on. I'm gonna just do it. I know the consequences that might come along with me speaking on some things. Well, I'm into the to be watch alongs that are long overdue, Missy. Okay, well, I'm thinking I'm gonna give me what I'm gonna do is because I had some Tubi movies that I wanted to watch, but some of them are starting to get a little too X-rated. So Hot Wings, the way that we could watch a Tubi movie together that's X-rated, where I won't get in trouble, is for me to give you a link and you click the link, it'll be this, and you could watch with me like this, like just like friends, you know? I have no problem. I've done it before. You could ask about me. Like I will give several people a link and then they don't have to show themselves. You just click on the link and then we'll be behind the scenes chatting like, "Girl, did you see that?" And if I want to pause and talk, I could talk. It's fun, but only if you guys are into it. Oh, true crime, Andrea. Okay, so listen. I had saved a story that I think is like a good true crime story. Girl, I saved one. Okay, so that's one idea. Okay. So here we got somebody wants Tubi. Thank you, Hot Wings. We could do the Tubi, and but that Tubi is not gonna be public unless I know whatever movie I watch, I won't get struck. There are times where you could watch certain things and not get struck. And there are times where immediately, as soon as you upload or you press play and you're you know within the first couple of minutes of the movie, your entire video will be shut down. I need to make sure before I do that. And I want it to be a good one. And I know you can't watch it alone either. Me either. It's like you want somebody to talk with. And also, Cindy recommended a couple of things for me to watch. And at first, I was kind of like, it's a show about like people not getting married at first sight, but Love is Blind. I don't know how many of you watched that. I've seen it, but I never was interested. But Cindy just kept telling me how good it was. So I finally get into it, and it was hard to get into the first couple of episodes, and then I got hooked. And why I say it was hard, it was because it was cringy. And you guys know me and cringing. I'm just, it's uncomfortable for me to watch people with the secondhand embarrassment. So that right there, I enjoyed, but it was too late. I could have did commentary on it, breakdowns on that. It would have been awesome. It's too late. Now there's another show called The Ultimatum she told me to check out, which I want to check out. But I've been busy trying to collect videos for you guys and that I find to be a little bit like when I say educational, like you could pick up red flags off of the movies. And not the movies, the videos that I drop. Like I did one on somebody by the name of Dodash. I'm showing her manipulative tactics, how she's using people and playing like this innocent character to get money from her viewers, right? I look like the bad guy. I look like I'm jealous. I'm not. I'm just trying to help people see. And you want to know what? What really warms my heart is when people comment and say, "Wow, thank you for posting this." Somebody sent me a Cash App and thanked me. I had a couple of people write me in my DMs on my Instagram and thanked me for exposing it. So I like to do stuff like that. So when I was working on my Cardi B video, I ended up going down a rabbit hole because I noticed that there's a pattern with Cardi B and Offset, and the pattern is bizarre. When I say it's bizarre, I couldn't stop digging deeper and trying to get more information. So, like everybody else that does content, they'll come out right away and tell you what just happened while I'm over here last like a damn tortoise. Like, oh, let's put the clues together. Oh, this is probably why this happened, and that is probably why that happened. And then my video ends up getting delayed, and then I lose the what's the word? The drive. I just I'm like, no, nobody's gonna care to watch it now, you know? But every day that I push it back, something else happens. And I'm just like, okay. Oh, shout out to my Zoe. Haitian tapping in from Tampa, Florida. What's good? Saka Fed Jonas. Okay, Jonas. I'm so happy whenever I see my people. Thank you, Cindy, for that. Please like and comment. And Rebecca Jaguar has been talking a lot. Listen, it hurts me inside because I'm like, dang, I know that it's deeper than just surface level. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, she's not telling the truth. She's a liar. She's a clout chaser. It's deeper than that. And you guys are going to see. Just please stay tuned. I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just trying to give you guys, like, you'll see. I'm going to give you the real. So with this, cover, you guys see too much tea. I put it too much tea because I literally have way too much tea options. We have Remy and, oh my God, I was supposed to give you guys that a long time ago, but it got deep. It got deep. Remy and Pap. I'm still stuck on that one. Yes, and on top of that, just regular life kind of like holds you back. Hey, how you doing, Diva? You can break up the video, sweet ma, so it's segments. Gotcha. While you guys are here, I just want to ask, and there's some people that probably are not going to type in the chat, and it's cool, but do you guys know who Benzino is? I'm just asking because the video I dropped yesterday, just in case if you didn't watch it, check it out because I love to hear people's opinions. Let me just go to my channel real quick and see. Okay. All right. So a lot of these celebrities are going through relationship issues. It's kind of scary because it's like all happening at the same time. But I'm going to show you a little bit of what happened with Benzino. Hey, how you doing? The knowledge of oneself. Knowledge. Okay. This is it. Oh, you're glad to see me back. Thank you, Diva. I appreciate it. I'm glad to be back. And I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it's a little hard. I get shy. And I'm just like, why am I so shy? It's not like I've been on here for years, guys. I've been on here for years. But I meet different groups of people every couple of years. Like, for instance, when I first started, the people that were following me were literally following me for, let me not, I don't want to embarrass myself, but it is what it is. When people started following me, they followed me for me, just doing little videos, showing my accessories, trying to cook and failing, doing little skits, doing my hair. So if you guys could see, hold on, I'm trying to make it a little bigger. People followed me for stuff like that, and it's funny because like I had like my diary, and like if something would happen, I would just come on and talk about it. I crashed out a couple of times on some of these, embarrassing, but yeah, people followed me for just me. I would do thrifting competitions with my sister, and then I came across some drama on YouTube involving Cardi B. I'm the type of person, if you trigger me and I cry, it's a wrap for you. I go hard. Like, hey Tess, how are you? Nice to see you. I go hard. So I was a huge fan of Tasha K. I love me some Tasha. She was making videos in her bedroom. She would do skits and stuff. And then when it came down to Cardi B, I wasn't a fan of Cardi. I was just like, whatever. She's popular on Instagram. I don't know her. She's funny on Love and Hip Hop. I don't like her song. No biggie. And then Tasha K, I don't know, was trying to get her to interview, and Cardi didn't want to be part of the mess, apparently. Cardi didn't want to be part of the mess, and Tasha just started to expose her and lie on her. And I could remember that day so clearly. Excuse my voice. I started to tear up because Cardi was begging her to please stop lying. She's like, don't, like, and Tasha was laughing and she was being evil with it. And people were in Tasha's comments like, just leave her alone, leave her alone. And I'm just like, she's a bully. I thought she was nice. She's evil. And that's when I switched, and my channel literally turned from being about me or talking about love and hip hop, Bad Girls Club, to speaking on narcissism, basically. How did I know about narcissism? His dad. I didn't know what was happening because I was like, this is like, this person is really making me feel like I'm crazy and I can't understand it. It's hot and cold all the time, breaking up with me just to see me cry and then want to be back with me when I get over it. It's like, stop messing with my brain because, like, now I don't know anymore. Anyways, so after doing my research, I knew what I was going through. I just didn't know it was worse than narcissism because years later, he was diagnosed as a sociopath. Jeez. And a lot of you probably already know that. So as I was doing my video to defend Cardi B and to show that she was being lied on, somebody slid in my comments and said, hey, I love your content on Tasha K and Cardi B, but can you look into this guy named Nature Boy? And I was like, okay. And I forgot because if you guys didn't know, my memory's a little shot. I forgot the name. I was like, Nature Boy, Nature Boy. Oh shit, I just figured out how to switch from thing to thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I just figured it out. You guys, FYI, I'm literally learning this. Nature Boy. And I only came on here because I made a promise to you guys that I would show up. Okay. This Nature Boy stuff that I was doing, hold up. I'm trying to look for a good one. But yeah, all my content was about Nature Boy. I took some things down because I got flagged because they had some content in it that was inappropriate. Tasha K on Nature Boy. Oh, and then, oh my goodness. And then I got so mad because as I was doing my reporting on Nature Boy, Tasha K decided to hop on the story. And Tasha K started doing stuff on Nature Boy. Ugh. Anyways, and during that time with the Nature Boy, I came across a group of people that I thought were really cool. I'm like, yo, we're fellow content creators. And I would make videos and include them in the videos and shout them out. Next thing you know, I'm beefing with everybody. Like, what the fuck? I didn't do anything. So I'm confused. And I said, you know what? It's a competition. Like, I thought we were all trying to make this what you call it? I would show you some of the stuff that I did, but I think it's copyright. Like, I would be the one that made intros and make the content a little story, like you're watching a movie, and the others just felt like I was trying to compete, which I wasn't. So I decided to stop. And when I stopped, I took a break. And then I came across a couple on YouTube that had just split up. One was cheating on their fiance and literally met a woman and gave the woman oral the first night at the club in the bathroom. So once I found out about that, I was on it because I said, this sounds like a narc. Like, what type of person gives somebody oral the first night you meet them in a club, in a bathroom stall? So I got deep into it and I was doing, you know, breakdowns on the relationship and the new relationship. And I had a lot of people into that. So what I'm saying is I will gather different crowds for different types of content. My channel is literally a mix. It's like a convenience store. It does seem like it's all over the place. Like for now, I came on here, we're talking about too much tea. I'm literally overwhelmed. I don't know what to pick. I don't know what to do next. Okay. Okay, hold on. Child, let me tell you, I had some trigger warning stuff up there. Hot Wing says, of course, he's the weirdo who expected his daughter to sweep how he treats her under the rug. Who? Oh, Benzino. Yes. Okay. I almost forgot what I was about to talk to you guys about. Thank you, Glenn. The truth for checking in with me. And Cindy, thank you so much for just being so welcoming to everybody. That clip of Benzino is old. It's not old. D, it's not. Hey Terry Dow, how you doing? It's not old. D, can I ask you what makes you say it's old? Lucinda, thank you for checking in. I hope you're still here. I was talking too much. I hate when I do that, guys. Nice to see you, Terry. I appreciate your presence. Just your support, period. You know, Tasha K is supposedly a Buddhist, but that is clearly a lie. Ciao. I didn't. Oh, yeah. Nam Yoho Rengekyo. Yep. I remember. Hey, Sandra or Sandra. No, not Nature Boy. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I kind of miss watching Nature Boy. And it's a bit weird because he was abusive. So it's like, why would I miss watching an abuser? That's insane, right? Insane. I love myself. Wait, how would they do? Oh, let me not do it because that's like evil. Hey, nurse, incarcerated. Oh, thank you, Robert. Robert Hutchinson. I appreciate that. We need a lock update. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mom of 3. My boo. Thank you for your presence. I was just talking about you earlier, saying how I appreciate that you're a supporter of so many people, you know, and that is rare. You just try to be there for everybody, and I love it. So shout out to you, Mama 3. Nature Boy was funny at times, but abusive. And I realized that I do trauma bond because I cried when he got arrested. And I know that sounds crazy. Because, like, why? Why? What the hell? Jaguar Wright also connected with Nature Boy. Hold on. Let me see if I could show you guys something where I won't get flagged. And of course, I talked about Young Pharaoh, people like that. I have to tell you guys one thing. I do have a lot of unfinished business. I will sit there and I'm just going to play it so you guys can see. I do have so much art that's just sitting and I don't do anything with it. And I feel like it has a lot to do with just having ADHD. But as I talk to you, I'm just going to let that be on the screen. If you guys don't know what those are mouse pads. So if you're in the office and you're working in the office and you want some art, you want to spruce it up, you know, I'm just showing you this while I talk. Those are like necklaces. There goes another mouse pad. That's glass, wine glass art, which I never finished. I did it for free. Um, I've never met any of my son's family. Like none of them ever met my son. And I thought that was so effed up. But this girl right here reached out to me and she said, Your son is my cousin. And I was like, how? She said how they were family and whatnot. And she actually wanted to meet my son. And it meant the world to me. So we talked a little bit, and her husband were celebrating something, and I decided to make these wine glasses for her so that I could meet her one day and give them to her. And guess what? I never finished. I never finished. But I contacted her recently, maybe about a month ago, and I'm like, I do want to meet you. It's about to be 8 years. You've never seen my son. And when I meet you, I got a surprise for you. And trust me, wait till you see what they look like when I'm done. If you think that's cute, child, wait till you see. Okay, let me look at the comments. I really feel like I trauma bonded with Nature Boy. What the hell? Just watching a person every single day, and then now they're in prison for life. And I also wanted to share with you the too much tea that I have. I have so many little documentaries I did on Nature Boy that even if you're not familiar with him, you're going to be interested. You're going to be interested. Trust me. Hey, Maybach, chérie, ou belle en pile. Merci. Thank you. Hey, C. Dupree. How did I miss you? Thank you for supporting. I appreciate y'all. See, you guys actually kind of, when a car is running out of gas and stuff, you just feel it like lagging. You guys literally just gassed me up just being here. You feel me? I appreciate it. Because I've been a while ago. You miss Pharaoh. I miss the normal Pharaoh. It's like he's gone. I remember when he was debating with that guy that ended up dying of AIDS. I forgot his name. He was like a Trump supporter. And I couldn't stand him. And he's Haitian. Cindy, do you know who I'm talking about? I made a couple of videos about him because his ex-girlfriends reached out to me and they told me that he gave them HIV. They gave me receipts and everything. And out of respect for them, one of them is out now and she tells her story on YouTube if you don't believe me. She has HIV and she's living with it and she's happy. She's fine. But the other one was pregnant and he died. I guess because he didn't want to go to he didn't want to accept that he had HIV. His name is King Face. Y'all can look it up. And I'm not lying on the guy. I know there's some people that really love King Face because he's like one of the biggest Trump supporters. But I have to tell you, the information that was given to me, I literally have video of him talking to the girl. She recorded him. And he was just like, I don't know I can't remember if he said sorry. And she was like, how can you not even acknowledge or say sorry? So yeah, I have audio of it. The reason why I never put it out is because I respect the woman because she was pregnant. And I don't know if she had his baby, if she got rid of the baby. But she told me she wasn't the only one. And then I talked to another person he infected. They were all in love with him. And then there was a Caucasian woman that contacted me. Yo, I swear to you, she even wanted to come on my channel. She's a huge Trump supporter because King Face was a Trump supporter. And she asked me to come on my live and she would do an interview with me because she was dealing with him. She sent me pictures of him in her house, in her bed, and she said she thanked God that she didn't sleep with him. But she almost did. So yeah, I do content. Young Pharaoh used to hate me too. Because I started to point out his behaviors when he started to get a little cocky. I used to love Pharaoh. But what happens is, to a lot of people on social media, you ever notice how people start to change when they start making money? They start to treat their subscribers as if they are not the reason why they're still where they're at. They belittle you. And when I say show off, man, they will show off. Young Pharaoh used to show off his house, his cars, and he would brag how y'all can't get this. Y'all don't have this. A lot of people are like that. When your true colors show, I'm happy. I'm happy. Keep showing them. I'm thankful that I have had the same energy since I've been on here. If you guys want, you could go back and check my older videos, although it's a bit embarrassing. My energy is still the same. And to be honest with you, like, I don't think money will change that. You could have it today and not tomorrow. So humble yourself, people. Nature Boy, Young Pharaoh, Polite were some of my favorite narcs. Look at you. You didn't even call them narcs, because I bet you, Garcia, so nice to see you. I'm sick and tired of the word narcissist. I really am. But the unfortunate thing for me is my focus is exposing that behavior. So I have to use that term. I hate it. But lately I've been just calling them the others, or just a red flag, because you could really save somebody's life. When I say save somebody's life, like, if I recognize somebody is mistreating you, like I had a family member, me and her don't talk anymore. She tried to talk to me recently, but what she did to me was so wrong. I don't want to talk to her. But she was dating somebody, and I told her, oh my gosh, everything that's happening right now, this person is a narcissist. Please be careful. And she didn't believe me. And then a year goes by, she contacts me and she's like, oh my God, you were so right. This person is that N word, and I didn't know what it was, and you taught me. And it got to the point where she was able to start pointing out who's that. And then she would, now she's in a relationship and she's engaged because she has the knowledge of what the red flags are. So that is what I do. I will use other people's stories as examples to show you the red flags. Am I diagnosing people? No, because you don't have to be a psychologist or a therapist to be able to see the red flags. You don't. How you think so many people dodge red flags? Like, I'm sorry to say it, Cardi B, she's dealing with something that I find to be very, like, red flaggish. I was going down the rabbit hole with Cardi B and Offset, and I recognize there's a pattern with every time he cheats and gets caught, and his excuse every time is the same, right? Behavior's the same. He proposed to her in a crowd full of 60,000 people or more. And part of me was like, are you doing this for you? For the attention? For the, what's the word? For the, y'all know what I'm trying to say, hopefully. For the adrenaline, for the rush. Like, I see stuff like that. And then I look at Papoose and I said, Papoose can't do no wrong. Papoose, And I kept saying to myself, Remy, you don't want him, I'll take him. And now, after Remy started dropping receipts and he's dropping receipts, looking at his behavior, her behavior, I'm not saying Remy's innocent at all. But what I'm saying is, what we might have thought was the perfect individual. Oh my God. I'm still stuck on that. Like it's like almost like I'm brokenhearted. But what we thought was probably the perfect individual, the most loyal, the most loving, has been, you know, I'm not gonna say because I can't really like confirm it, but I follow a professional that her channel is dedicated to exposing narcissism. Her name is Spiritual Whistleblower. And yes, that lady can be a little cooped herself, but she's always on point. And I thought Spiritual Whistleblower was going to say no papoose is no narcissist because she has connections with papoose. She used to work with papoose. She loves papoose. She did a video low-key defending him the next day. Do you know she deleted that video and she came on and she said, Papoose is a narcissist. And I was like, yo, listen, as much as a fan as she was with Pap, and as much as I love me some Pap, I see it. There's something called covert narcissism. Being a covert narcissist is one of the hardest types to spot, like because they're literally like perfect. Oh my gosh. And then Remy looks like the asshole, right? It's easy to make her look bad. Because I didn't like her after her cheating on Papoose rumor came out. I didn't like her at all. I would see her, I'm like, she pretty, but Pap could do better. And then when I saw Papoose was dating the new girl, I was so happy for him. I was up in his comments. Then Remy dropped her receipts. Lord. That's why I always tell people, do not pick sides. Do not pick sides. Observe. I'm just going to play my art in the background while I look at these comments. But those are some wine glasses. That's just, whenever I'm feeling like sad, I just grab, those were not like anything anybody asked for. I literally would just start to paint. That I never finished. So that's why I call it unfinished business. That I never finished. If y'all don't know, that's a rapper who was killed. His name is XX Tentacion. That's glass art. It's see-through. And then those broke. I'm heartbroken. That's one of my faves. That was for a subscriber, and I never got to give it to her. I hope she watches and one day tells me. So, like, I literally just made the art piece for the subscriber to thank her because while I was doing this, Tasha K and Cardi B stuff, she wasn't even into it, but she used to support my channel and just watch my lives because one day Tasha K had did something disrespectful when it came down to my son. And I guess that was a big thing people were talking about. And she found my channel and she sent a mere $300. She sent a $300 PayPal. My God. I was in shock. And then there was another woman that was an author who would send me boxes of clothes for a mere. Yeah, they were from the thrift store, but that was sweet of her. And she sent me like her book. And then there was a guy that would just keep sending me art stuff. And I'm just like, who is it? Jane Toussaint, you know King Face? They get too cocky. Yup, they sure do. Damn, I'm a little far back. Hold up. Not even, maybe 5 minutes back. Hold up. I think he was drugged or something. I think Young Pharaoh was drugged too. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's almost like he got triggered and then he just switched. He was so normal, so smart. I swear, I used to be calling in. I used to be watching Young Pharaoh and calling his thing so I could talk and give my opinion because he was so smart. One day I called Nature Boy and he said I was stupid. I think I have it on my video. I was live, as if we didn't see the beginning. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Talk with Nino. How are you? You're behind. It's okay. Your old videos are perfect. Thank you, Elegance. I appreciate that. The knowledge of self is powerful. It is. You need a psychiatrist, boo. And you need to remove yourself from my life. Well, since you didn't, I did for you. And FYI, guess what? I actually went to go see a psychiatrist last week. Guess what? It was amazing. And I get to go see a therapist tomorrow. How about that? Guys, if anything, if you feel as if you're dealing with depression, it's okay. When people try to insult you about going to see a psychiatrist, it's okay. Because guess what? That's what's going to help you get better. So I'm trying to get better. And I'm proud to say I finally went to go see a psychiatrist. I'm so happy. Thank you, Cindy. Brittany, how are you? Brittany Tyner. Pap has feminine energy. Glenn, I was wondering why Pap, my sister, oh my God, my sister told me she knows where he works or whatever. So she's like, he has like a regular job. And I think he probably feels emasculated in the relationship with Remy because Remy is the one that has the money. And Remy did kind of expose the fact that he doesn't have money like that because he has a gambling problem. And you know how I view people that have gambling issues? Like, and it's no disrespect because I know what it's like to have addiction. Like, you know, sometimes people are addicted to doing certain things like biting your fingernails, picking your skin for your nerves, drinking alcohol, which I've experienced really. But I don't drink. That's the craziest thing. I don't drink hard liquor, but that's still an issue. Like I don't want to drink like that because when you're depressed and you depend on something, it can become an addiction, especially when it makes you feel better. So I'm not being judgmental to anybody that has any type of addiction, even if it's gambling. But how I view Papoose is I feel like Papoose gambles because he wants to win something big to have the money because he either feels like he doesn't have as much as his wife and he just wants to catch up. If I win big, I know so many people that will lose their entire life savings trying to make money just to say they have it. And they think once they make it, they could make it grow. Yeah. I had to stop following SW. She calls everyone she doesn't like a narc. Oh my gosh. Listen, Jane, I met her. I met her and I noticed she was a bit different. But guess what? She just came out recently and said that she found out she's autistic. So I think she's a little sensitive to certain things and she just overuses the narc thing. I know a lot of people that are autistic and it started to make sense because I noticed something was a little different meeting her. And I'm not the only person. Yes, King Face. I don't know if he was a rapper, but King Face, my goodness. I got a lot of people attacking me when I started talking about him, but I don't care. You talked to Nature Boy, Glenn? What did you say to Nature Boy? FYI, you guys, people that are subscribed to you if you're a content creator, can sometimes end up being cultish, like cult like following. So Nature Boy managed to live for years without working because he would find people that were watching him, like you guys are watching me, that would get like some sort of a connection or obsession with him, to where I was watching a video earlier where he was like, "Oh, I am the Messiah. You must tithe. You must send me money." Let me see if it's still in my history. "You must send me money." And people would do it. Like there was this guy, right? His parents died. Both of his parents died. And he got $300,000. And if you don't believe me, it's on BBC. They tried to do a documentary on Nature Boy, but because he's how he is, he refused it. But this guy gave Nature Boy $300,000, and Nature Boy blew it in 7 months, buying mopeds, just spending it on stuff that he doesn't even have anymore. 300K of somebody's inheritance. Amir, what is that? Why you sound like a monster? Are you okay? He's just chilling, y'all. But he's making like little noises. FYI, this is my best friend. And it's not easy doing these lives with my baby, because especially when he's up, because he could throw up at any minute. He start coughing at any minute. So I hope that you guys please hit the like button, knowing that it's not easy for me. Just hit the like. It's not that, even if you ain't watching, if you ain't staying for long, just hit it. Okay. Thank you for the super sticker talk with Nino. I appreciate that. I do. Okay, so a few of you, because I'm not going to keep you long. I'll stay like 7 more minutes because we're at 52 minutes. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. YP is why I started a spiritual journey. Are you serious? Tell me about it. Nurse incarcerated? Like, what do you do? Like, do you not eat meat and stuff? Are you like this whole spiritual journey? I feel like I'm spiritually inclined. There's something that I don't know what it is, but I have, what do you call it? Discernment. Let's just say there's a specific celebrity that's, in the drama on YouTube. I'm not going to say her name. You guys figure it out. She's wanted to connect with me for some time, and my discernment would always tell me, no, don't do it, because it doesn't feel right. And it's not about clout to me, guys. I want you guys to know that when you come to my channel, I don't do things for clout. I'm usually blessed to have people ask to come talk to me. Like I was talking about a couple of people, and they would come to my live and say, can I tell you my side? Or even if I was speaking ill of them, they would want to talk to me and clear it up with me for whatever reason. I have been blessed to have that. But this one person in particular, I just never wanted to connect with. I didn't care whether they were a celebrity or not. Something didn't feel right in my spirit. And now I'm looking at everything kind of like I'm watching everybody else go through what I thought in my head I would go through. That's all. And I'm so thankful I never entered into a relationship or friendship or connection with that person. I'll explain it one day. I'm actually working on it. You guys don't, if you don't edit, just know editing, that process is a bit much, because you have to put a story together, and you want to keep your audience engaged. So if you're going to keep them engaged, you need to have enough content, screen records and stuff like that to keep. So yeah, I'm trying my best. But shout out to you for starting a spiritual journey. And yes, when young Pharaoh got that eye tattoo, he lost it. He lost it. Okay. Bob Billy. Oh, you want to take me to dinner? Where you want to go? I really like steak. I'm happy you're good, Brittany. Yes, Cindy. Thank you for thanking Talks with Nino. I'm very grateful for your support. It took me years to stop biting my nails. Let me tell you, I actually messed up my nail bed. Um, let's talk about it. Anybody that goes through anxiety and stuff like that, um, yeah, it is stress. I messed up my nail bed. Sorry, I'm not trying to stick my middle finger at you, but I used to bite just this finger. And if you can see, when I go to get my nails done, the Asian people be making me feel so bad. Like, what's wrong with your nail? Like, y'all, I'm not trying. So you could see one nail is like the bed is so far back compared to this one. They be like, what the? I did this to myself, going like this and pushing it back to now. It's like this. And the nail is stuck to the skin. I messed up my finger. And I used to pick my skin whenever I was like, I could remember when I first started doing it, I got into an argument with somebody that I love. And like, I just was like sitting in the car like this because I didn't know what else to do. I'm like feeling on my arm and I just kept doing it. Next thing you know, I couldn't stop. Years and years and wear and tear of my skin. I started to see like marks all over my body. Then it would be like, oh my gosh, it's summertime. My arms, my legs. So I would stop picking my arms and legs, and then I would pick parts where nobody would see. Like I'll be like, let me pick around here or anywhere nobody's going to see. It was bad. Then finding out that it has a lot to do with the mind. Don't be ashamed to go to a therapist. Don't be ashamed to go to a psychiatrist. Don't be ashamed. It's called dermatillomania. Some people pluck their hair. Some people pick their skin. It's all nerve related. Okay, we are reflections of our surroundings and are period. Men hate making less than women in general. Yeah, they sure do. You know what I hate? I hate being in a relationship with somebody that tells me, I got you. I got you. This has happened to me so many times. And I said to myself, I will never allow it again. Allowing somebody to take care of me. I still do stuff for them financially. Like I surprise them with expensive gifts, stuff like that. But for the most part, they are like the main breadwinner. Whenever they're mad at me, they take it away. Whenever they're mad at me, they belittle me and call me broke. Even if I spent $3,000 on a ring or a earring for them. I remember I spent, like, just to show the person that I was appreciative of taking care of me and always giving me the best gifts, I would spend all of my money. Like, let's say all I had was $3,000. I would buy them a $3,000 gift just to show my appreciation, but then be called broke after. So never again. Never again. And it's like the most belittling feeling to be with somebody that has the power and you don't. So I get it. Papoose, I get it. Wow, I didn't know she had autism. Yes, Jane, go check out her channel. She just went and got tested. She paid for it. She's autistic. And I think that's why she is the way that she is. A bit like There's so many different types of autism. She has Asperger's. There was a guy at my job. Since I started this stream at 11:11, I'll end it at 11:11. I mean, 1:11. There was a guy at my job that had Asperger's. And let me tell you, I did a story time on him and I privated it because I was fearful of my life. So I see the guy, never talked to him before, and I said, hello. That was a wrap for me. Saying hello to somebody that's on the spectrum, or depending on what type of spectrum you're on, depends on the person. He became obsessed with me because I said hello. He called my son a retard after, because like it was like an obsession for about 5 years, and then I ended up having my son, so he felt like, you ended up talking to someone when I wanted to go out with you, and it was terrible. I went to speak to report him, and the craziest part, he didn't get in trouble, and I couldn't understand, why is he not getting in trouble? And then it dawned on me, there's something wrong with him. He has a disability that the job is probably afraid to let him go because they'll get in trouble. So one time he tried to physically fight me, and I was scared for my life because he was lunging at me. And if I show you guys his picture, you'd be like, I had to take his picture to show people around my house because he would like low-key stalk me. So I have his picture in my phone till this day. But I told my story on YouTube, how I literally just said hello to him. And from that day, he just wouldn't let go of me. And then he would call my son a retard. And then the next day, he'll come to me and he'll be like, can I talk to you for a second? I want to apologize. Do you think we could go to the movies this weekend? Like, I apologize for what I said about your son. But I really want to go to the movies with you. Listen. Ooh. Hey, dreamy girl. How are you? She still needs to heal, though. Who still needs to heal? Before I go, do you guys think Cardi B is the problem or Offset? Or do you think both? Can you just say Cardi, Offset, or both? And any of you guys who have ever experienced being in a relationship like that, it's obviously toxic, but is the toxicity coming from both parties, but being triggered by the other? Like, for instance, do you think Offset triggers Cardi to be crazy, or she's just crazy? Because I could tell you this, I've seen many people go off because they were being poked at. I gotta learn to do his hair, y'all. His ponytail look crazy. You okay, puppy? Uh-oh. This is what I was talking about, guys. It's okay. It's okay, Papa. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. If I could, I would end this live right now, but I can't. So just give me a second. Imagine what he goes through every single day, guys. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So anybody that ever speaks on my son, I promise you, they pay. You don't talk about a child that special needs. I've had I've had people disrespect my son and then come back to me 2 days later, a day later, begging for forgiveness because I say don't ever speak on a child that is special. It's okay. Okay. Oh no. Sorry, baby. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. I really want to turn this off. Just bear with me. I just can't leave him like this because he'll choke. Now you wonder why I don't come live as often? Now y'all know. It's okay, baby. Okay. Oh no. Okay, babe. Why you think I told you guys I needed the sheets thing? So don't worry. Amir asked me. He asked me to. He don't want nothing for Christmas. Just stuff that will help him clean. Okay. I need help. Like when I say help, like, you know, my aunt, she would help me like with Amir while he's doing this type of stuff. She'll pick him up and stuff like that. Okay. So I'm gonna end it. Oh my god. Puppy. Okay. This is every day, guys. Every day. Okay. Woo. You feel better? Guys, this is why I say I need these stuff. Like he threw up on the bed. At the edge of the bed. Mind you, I just changed these sheets yesterday. So if I do like a Amazon gift registry for my baby, like stuff like this will help me a lot. I don't expect you guys to like do the most, but if you can help me with the minimum, I would truly appreciate it. Because we go through these like crazy. And FYI, I just want whoever's watching right now that feels like life is just so hard to go through and live. I used to feel like that too. With my son, the way that he is, I used to cry every day. I would be at work and get off of work to go pick him up and cry for like an hour before I got home because I knew the process of me getting to pick him up and getting him in the chair and getting him inside the house. It was just too much. I would cry every day. I hated life. Just want you to know that time really does. It doesn't heal like completely because yes, I still do feel sad, but excuse me for the noise in the background. I do still feel sad, but I'm not like I don't want to live anymore. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for every day that I'm on this earth, even though this earth can be pretty harsh. I'm thankful for his smile. I love him so much. I'm always sniffing him and just like, oh, you're such a like he's a blessing to me. So yeah, I find the good in life. I try my best not to complain. It's not easy. And yes, I need help. I do. Hi, it's Treasure. And to those of you who stayed in here, okay. Ooh, I want to see before I go. I want to see. Amir, do you mind before I go if I could check to see how they feel about Offset and them? Waffle House or IHOP? Dang, Waffle House, please. Can we do both? Because there's some stuff I like over there. And I think IHOP sells steak. Okay. Both. Cardi. Offset. Ooh. Both. Cardi. Offset. Both. Both. Offset. Ooh, I need to do a poll now. You guys, I'm gonna do a poll on my what you call it? Wait till I drop this video about Cardi and Offset, and you guys might change your minds. Hey, Shelly Shells. Hey, Shelly Shells. Amir says, thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for sticking through and just being supportive. I'm like that, kind-hearted to others. Yes. Don't worry, your blessings will come. Both toxic. Cardi. I'm trying to see how many people are saying. Okay, Offset. Only Shanita says both. Just crazy. Both. Okay, both. I feel like he knows how to hide it better. That's all. Because he's calm. He's calm. Y'all got to think about where she came up from too, like her upbringing. Yeah, and she's young minded, I guess. Young. Offset, he triggers her though. Yeah, he does it on purpose. He knows how to pull it out. He does. Both toxic. Yeah. Okay. For those of you who say both, hood ninja and a stripper, I think Cardi is real. I think she's real too. I think a lot of the things she does makes her look bad. And there's a point where sometimes I get a little irritated with her and her behavior. Like, damn, why you keep letting him push you to this? Because you look crazy and he don't. And he's like making you, seem like you're unhinged. But I think it's just that she doesn't have a chill. Like, what's the word? She doesn't. What's the word? Impulsive. You could love her and everything, but you got to admit it, she's very impulsive. Because her going live just not, listen, I know I said I was going to leave, but her live today that she did, man, oh man, she said some things. Okay, I'm going to catch up with the chat. I'm so sorry. Let me just let you hear while I catch up. This was Cardi, and I was in complete shock. I was like, oh, yep, got to add this to the roster. Where is it? Cardi, where are you?
Stop trying to push this narrative, because it's not the facts. I don't want to be with you, and you know that shit. So stop it. Let's cut it before I really go there. I told you, let's cut it. You've been trying me, bitch. The fuck? Stop. I'm sleeping and you trying me. Happy as fuck that I gave you attention for 1 day. And now you're trying to spin a narrative like I want to be with you, knowing that that's not it. Gave you some out of sight time because another nigga pissed me the fuck off. And now you trying to push this narrative. Stop fucking playing with me before I really go there. You fucking pissing me off. I told you to shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. And yes, I apologize to you about posting those fucking text messages. But no, you want to keep it. You want to take it there. Bitch, I will violate right now. And this is why, you know what? This is why when your nigga gets you mad, don't go entertaining shit from the past just because somebody else gets you mad. Because they can't fucking wait. She's fucking pissed me off. But this is what this nigga want. This nigga want me to crash out and make it seem to people like I'm on him like that when he knows I'm not. Cause he don't want cause he want the niggas that I'm talking to think that I'm still on him like that, and I'm not. You want me to crash out. You want people to think that I'm on you. So because you so-called want me to fucking ruin my career. No, fuck you, bitch. I will really violate and crash out for real. Stop. Leave me the fuck alone. Because I told you yesterday. Yo, leave me the fuck alone. Stupid ass bitch. Fucking hate you. Oh my God. I wish you died. That's how much I fucking hate you, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Now, that was earlier tonight. She, she said, that's what you want. You want me to crash out. I'm going to say she crashed out. And I've crashed out too before because I was triggered. And it's like you can't take it back. I remember my ex that I used to be on this channel with. I had a dream about him today. That's crazy. That's weird. But anyways, not the missing tooth ex, Cindy. I had a dream about my other ex that I used to be on this channel with, and I remember he triggered me so bad that I spit in his hair, and I regretted it so bad, and I couldn't take it back. That was like a stain for me in the relationship, that I displayed such toxicity, and that was like the biggest disrespect I could do, is to spit on someone that I supposedly love. But he was pushing me and he was laughing when he saw that I was getting frustrated. And it had to do with other women. And I just spit. And I was calling him all types of names. Eventually, it became an abusive relationship where he was putting his hands on me. He would take me away. I remember he took me on a vacation to get back at me. You got to be careful when you're in a toxic relationship like that. Like, I cheated on him and he punched a hole in the wall. I get it. But he was cheating on me with multiple women. So I tried my get back. I get caught within the same couple of hours of cheating. And, you know, he wanted to stay with me. And I thought, oh my God, you're going to stay with me? I thought he forgave me, but he held those things in his heart. And he took me on a vacation. I think it's my fault, though, because for him to still want to go on a vacation with me should have been like, why? Told me I didn't have to worry about money. He's got me. When we get there, he started to treat me like crap because we're all the way in like 3,000 miles away, wherever, how far California is from me. Wait, where was I? I'm triggered to go there. Vegas. Vegas. If I ever tell that story again, I'm going to need like a sedative to calm me down because I usually cry whenever I tell it. It still triggers me. Oh boy. But he took me on vacation and kicked me out the room with my luggage, literally threw me out. The back of my head was bleeding because he picked me up. If you ever watch Uncle Phil pick up Jazz and throw him out the door from Fresh Prince of the Bel-Air, that's what he did to me. He dragged me on the carpet, had carpet burn. He made me watch him go to a spa. He canceled our couple's spa appointment. I was desperate. I had nowhere to go. I had no money. And he made me follow him like a puppy, like I was a dog, with all of my luggage. And he went to get his massage. He's like, you could wait outside. And I waited outside in the hot ass Las Vegas heat for him to be done with his spa. And I was like, damn. When you're in a toxic relationship and you hurt your partner and they want to stay with you, they usually want to stay with you so that they could get back at you. That was the worst kind of get back. My phone died. My charger was in the room that he kicked me out of. And then he slept with a woman in the bed. He had sex with her. And I was stuck outside the door. The same girl he introduced me to hours. I knew the way he would talk about her, like something happened. Like, that's your friend. We're in this hotel because she works here. She manages it. You were treating me like crap every time we were with her. She didn't even want to shake my hand. It was just like, hello. Then he ended up having sex with her, and I was in the hallway. Ciao. Story of my life. I'll tell the story one day. You know, this live, it just doesn't seem like the right type of live. And thank you guys for sending me all the green hearts and love. Open book. I hope you're still here. Mwah. Thank you, Brittany, Shelly, Shells. I appreciate you, mom of three. All of you guys. Amir's good, okay? He's calm. You see? So, guys, if I do an Amazon wish list for Amir, will you support it? Amir said, Ma, can we just not ask for help? I'll pay for it. I know, Amir, it's okay. You're too young to get a job. And yes, I talk to him like I talk to him. I'm not crazy. This is just our thing. But Amir doesn't want me to ask for help, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you. Retro. Thank you, Retro Babe. I got you. Do the list. And guess what, Retro? I appreciate you, Retro Babe. I've had a list for Amir for about 6 months. I never shared it. Never. But I did add on some medical socks for him. So if anybody comes across these socks and you're like, why does she want these expensive socks? They're literally for his medical device. And the school won't put on his medical device unless I have those socks. And they lost 2 pairs of them. They're very expensive. Insurance don't pay for them. But on Amazon, they're cheap. So I'm like, why wouldn't insurance pay for them? And when I say cheap, it's like $20 for socks. $20 for like 3 pairs. Or something like that. They're called AFO socks. Thank you, Talks with Nino. You said do the registry. Thank you. Nola. Yes, it's all for Amir. Y'all don't understand. The help helps. And if you're just starting off doing YouTube, understand this. It might not pick up and you think that you're going to be making lots of money and stuff. Don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged because, for instance, myself, I've been coming, not live, but live more often and posting every day since the first of the month. And the more I do it, I'm noticing a change. I kid you not. It might not be that much, but every day I get like today, I got 30 subscribers. The more I do, the more I'm getting more people, and that's very helpful. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. And I'm so far back. Make a registry post. Oh, thank you dearly. Hey, Hassan. Okay. And guess, you want to know what else I'm going to do? Latte. Oh my God. I bind the works of the enemy in Jesus' name, praying for healing and peace, honey. Thank you so much. We're trying to figure out why he does this every single day. We've been to multiple doctors. He's had surgery in his throat, all types of stuff. Y'all, we're going to show you our journey. If anybody's interested, when I start to do it and show you what we go through on a regular basis, only subscribe if you're interested. I'm not trying to have anybody, feel obligated. Only if you're interested in seeing our journey together as mommy and son. I appreciate you, Latte. I love you, Latte. I really do. Really appreciate your support. I had a difficult start with my twins. They're 18 now. You will make it, sweet mom. Prayers. Thank you so much. I need them prayers. Thank you. You want to know why I'm super mom? Because I'm still here. I swear to you, I thought I was going to lose it. I used to cry every day. Hate my life. Didn't want to live. No. Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful. I don't know if I told you guys, like a couple years ago, I happened to give a man that was in need $20 and half. He's rolling over. Look, this happens all the time. I gave him $20. I had $30 in my pocket. I gave him 20. Why? Because he didn't have anything on him, and he said he had been out all day looking for work. I usually don't have cash on me ever. And I'm going to tell you how quick this returned to me. I was hungry. I went and bought a sub. He said he was hungry. I gave him half of my sub and a bottle of water. He looked at a mirror. He kept looking at a mirror, and he said, you're going to see something happen with him in 10 years. And I'm like, 10 years? Why is he 10 years? Whatever. I'm going to just let him talk. And he was talking about God and stuff. And then he thanked me for giving him the food that I had, because he asked me, did I have anything to eat? And I was like, I am hungry, but I'll give him half of my sandwich. So anyway, 2 days later, y'all, somebody sent me a $500 Cash App. I gave him $20. 2 days later, $500 Cash App. As God is my witness. Did I do anything to deserve that $500? No, I wasn't live. I wasn't doing anything. I literally just received it. Right, Amir? Look. And it's like he's laughing. He doesn't have body control, guys. So that's why I have to watch him at all points. Ugh. So for any of you that say, go get a job, I would love to. Because some people don't, especially on social media. A lot of people are used to getting social media money, and it's all about social media. If I could get money on social media and just take care of my son, it would be perfect. I'm trying to get to that point. But if I could work, I would. I need help to watch him. And imagine this. Why don't you get a phone job? Do you know that at any moment, this child could do the same thing he just did while on live? So for anybody that's wondering, why don't just get an easy phone job? Why don't I do this? Why don't I do that? Around the clock care. I could walk away from him and he'll fall off the bed. And you wonder, how does he fall off the bed? He could cough and roll. Okay. So I will be putting a couple of things that will help me with my son. Bed railing, stuff like that. If you guys are willing to, help a sister out, I would truly appreciate it. Until I get on my feet, and guys, I promise you, I'm going to get on my feet. And I say promise because I trust God. You know why? Because my head has been kept above water since I lost my job 3 years ago. I'm still here. I'm still able to eat every single day. Didn't have food stamps, didn't have, what do you call it when your child is disabled? Disability. I didn't have no help. I was kept above water. I don't know how God did it, but he did it. Sometimes I want more, like, dang, God, How am I going to pay this bill? And then he don't give me more. He'll give me enough to pay that bill and I get by. Then the next month, then I get by. But I don't want to live like that. I want to be comfortable. I want to be happy. But I know I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And a lot of you are blessed and you just don't see it. You don't see it. Please look deeper. All right. Barty, okay. Honey, let me tell you, Barty gang, they had my back when I was being attacked, and I truly appreciate them. And you know, one thing I'm going to say, I will always appreciate and love Cardi B because she reached out to me when I was being attacked and she was supportive. She offered help financially to get me an attorney. I'll never forget that. So, yes, guys, period. You can't make me hate that girl. I do get annoyed with her sometimes, but I'll never hate her. Okay? I wish she wouldn't respond. You know what, Brittany? I wish she wouldn't either. I wish I could talk to her like a big sister and just tell her like the best way to, you know, co-parent with him is to literally just have limited interaction. But she'll learn when she gets older. I was that type of person. I didn't listen to people. When I was with his dad, my friends used to tell me, stay away from him. And I didn't listen to them. And then now my life, look at it. Single mom, special needs child. My son is about to be 8. He last saw Amir when Amir was 5 months old and I was pregnant. I was 3 months pregnant. And after he left me, I lost the baby because somebody stole my car in front of the house. And I ran outside with Amir. And I had like such a shock that the baby ended up passing. I don't know when, but I went to go get a, what do you call it? Ultrasound. And then the nurse was looking at me funny. And I was like, and she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what? And she said, there's no heartbeat anymore. So I had to have surgery to remove my baby. I went through a lot, guys, and I'm still here. That's why I said, don't ever lose faith. Don't lose faith, guys. It does get better. I swear to you, I be depressed still. I ain't gonna lie. But guess what? I went to go seek help. I found a psychiatrist. Oh, Late, thank you. She said, I love your accountability. And Late, if you're still here, I truly appreciate it. I'm sorry because I'm so late with the comments, but I appreciate you. But yeah, um, for him to laugh at your frustration, yeah, that's what happens when you deal with somebody that is like that. My ex was like that. And you want to know what he did to me? He would abuse me and then do something nice. And I'm sorry for switching topics or whatever, but sometimes I'm like, damn, I'm so unfortunate. My type of life is unfortunate. I feel cursed. No, I'm not cursed. Although I go through hardship, I get through it. So that is a blessing. I go through hardship, but I get through it and I grow through it. And I help people that are going through the same thing kind of heal. Not only heal, but I give them advice as to how to refrain from being in my position. Okay. Oh man, I still have like bad thoughts about me spitting on him. I hate that I did that, but I can't erase it. So, you guys, when you realize you're in a toxic relationship and you do toxic stuff, best thing to do is just end that relationship and move on and try to not do the same with the next person you're with. He wanted to get me back and he did. And you want to know how low I was? Even though he kicked me out the hotel room and he slept with somebody else, and I know he gave her oral because he was brushing his teeth for about 10, 20 minutes. And I was outside the door on the floor on my knees. I stayed outside the door on my knees for some time. And he opens the door, he looks down on me, And he said, get the F away from my door. And I tried to crawl back in the room, knowing that he just had sex with the girl. She came out laughing at me. I tried to crawl back in the room. I'm like, please just let me sleep. My jacket was ripped because he drugged me and stuff. And I was like, I won't sleep. I said, I won't sleep on the bed. I'll sleep on the couch. Just please let me stay in the room, please. And he wouldn't let me. And that's when he made me follow him like a dog everywhere he went with my suitcases. And I was just submissive. I did whatever he asked. And then um, after he did that to me, oh, I'll tell the story another day. I'll tell the story another day. Um, let's just say after he did that with to me, I stayed with him, and he booked a spa appointment for me, and I went to the spa. Literally could barely get massage because I had pain from the fall and everything. He he booked a suite. The suite I think was $1,000 for the night, to show like we went to a whole nother hotel, booked a suite, beautiful. As soon as I walk into the room, our favorite song was playing, and then the curtains opened with the remote control. He had a bubble bath set up for me with roses. Like, he abused me and then treated me so well after. We went out, dressed up and everything. Like, everything was great. Mm. I've told the story before, but never really too much in detail, because sometimes I start crying because I remember how I was begging because I had no money. I literally, I don't know if you guys know, I was talking about gambling. He had left me in the hotel room to be with the girl that he introduced me to as his friend, right? And I was so mad because he wasn't answering the phone. It was 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So I kept going down to the casino, and every ounce or every freaking dollar that I had, I took out the bank because I kept losing money. Oh, Latte, thank you. You said you would support. Amir is saying, stop, mom, get the help. Okay, healing hearts. Yes, yes, I will. I'm thankful. Oh, you're in the UK? What's up? I've always wanted to go to the UK. All right, y'all. I always lie to you guys. I'll be like, I'm not staying on long. And then I do. But like, okay. Um, thank you, little mommy 48. Talks okay. Please do the list and let God take care of the haters. And one talks about kids has no heart. One time, somebody, well, I didn't want to mention her name. Somebody that disrespected Amir sent me a super chat and disrespected Amir in the super chat, right? By not really like saying anything like your son is dumb or whatever, just because my son coughs all the time. She wrote, go buy him some cough syrup. Go get your son some cough syrup. Everybody's favorite YouTube blogger that is constantly getting sued came and dropped $100 and said, go buy your son some cough syrup. You guys, if you witness my son, he does this every day. So imagine the pain I felt when she did that. I literally was on live and I broke down. And you want to know how God turned it around? People started coming out of nowhere. Lovely T came into my live. Lovely T never came into my live. Lovely T came into my live, dropped $200. Armand Wiggins came in, dropped $100. A lot of people just were coming in and just dropping so much money. That night I made like over $1,000. Over $1,000. Just because she gave me 100 and said, go buy your son some cough syrup. And people just were livid. And they were like, we're going to show this bitch. We're going to support you. And they did. I'm thankful. So sometimes it does turn around. When somebody tries to hurt you, it does turn around. But yeah, one day I want to go to Vegas again, but I always said I didn't want to go because there's trauma attached to it because of what happened with the ex. And he always said he would make it up to me because it was such a traumatic trip. Does he have his own bed? He did, but think about it. My living area, the way I'm living is not how I would like, because I'm an artist and I have a lot of supplies and stuff. I have barely any space. And the bed that he did have, I had to get it out of the room because when my father was dying of cancer, he had to sleep downstairs because this is the bottom floor. It's easier to transport him to the hospital because he couldn't walk or anything. So I got rid of Amir's bed. Ever since I got rid of Amir's bed, it's been in the attic. I never put it back here because I feel like I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space. But eventually, when we get our own place and I have faith, I see, I look at other people that go through worse than me and see their success stories. Hey, Miss Sexy Ray, how are you? Thank you, Cindy, for still being here. Oh my God, it's your bedtime, Cindy. I don't want to keep you here. Over here, I feel like you're working. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments because I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. I didn't think I was going to keep talking. Supreme. Oh my gosh. If I knew you would have rode. Oh, sis, if I knew you at that time, I would have rode on him. Oh, on God. I'm just getting in here. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, I've told the story. Sometimes I can't finish it because I cry, and I don't like crying on live. My sister was in an abusive relationship. Call me. I'm bringing my backup, and it's not okay. Child, I couldn't call anybody because my phone died and the charger was in the room with him. I met y'all. I had to go stay at a Motel 6, whatever the hell it's called, the cheap motel. And I only had I think I had $56 to my name. And I had to use that for the room. I recorded myself. I'll show you guys what I look like. My weave looked crazy. And I could only stay for one night. And after it was done, I was walking with my suitcases and we stayed at the MGM. I walked to the MGM and I stayed in the lobby. And some lady or some man, I can't remember, came up to me and asked me if I was okay because I was sitting there for hours. I had nowhere to go. And then I told them what happened and they told me what to do. They were like, fake it. Act like you're okay with them. You said that he came with like over 20. I think he had like he had a bag of like straight money. And I think it was over like, maybe it was like over $10,000. And I didn't know how he had that money. I know, crazy, right? Duh. But he had a Gucci bag full of money. And this person, I can't remember if it was a man or woman, they said, play nice, try to get in the room and find that bag and take the money you need to leave. I could make a Tubi movie off of that one freaking incident. It was like survival. Yo, and you want to know the craziest part, y'all, before I go? Because I didn't shower or anything after we got into it. I was wearing the same clothes. I couldn't because my body ached and stuff. And I didn't want to shower in the Motel 6 because it was like gross and dirty. Motel 8, whatever. The whole time The room key was in my bra, guys. So I slept in the hotel the night next day. I was sitting in the lobby while he went to lunch with her because I kept asking him, "Will you, when, can you please, like, please, can I just get my charger?" He's like, "I'm out to eat with her. We're still out." Like, he's telling me this and I'm just taking it. The whole time the key was in my titty. Damn it. Y'all, it was in my titty. So while he was out at dinner with her or lunch or whatever, because they went to two, Amir's like, "Damn, Mom, really? Sorry, babe." Look, he's sleeping. I think he's tired. So I'm going to go. I'll tell you guys a story like in a story time. But the whole time the key was in my tit. I just didn't know because try being in the shoes of somebody that's been abused. You don't think. Yeah, and I still loved his ass. Like, that's the weirdest thing. Like, how do you love your abuser so much? So, but thank you everybody that came through tonight. You guys, like I said, you give me the gas to keep going. Don't give up. Keep pushing. I kid you not, it's gonna pay off. You ever see the pillow's too high? You ever see somebody that like wants to lose weight, but it's hard for them, but they keep going and they keep going and the progress starts showing? That's what's gonna happen. If you have a channel and you feel like nobody's watching it, keep posting, even if people don't watch it. Because guess what? One day the right person's going to watch. Okay? You might have an impact on somebody that might change their life. One day I went live on Christmas, and there were 2 people that were considering taking their lives because they were depressed. And they told me, 2 people, one of them never seen before. They said they just happened to find my live. The other one messaged me, and we stayed on our DM back and forth with voice notes the entire night till morning, 7, 8 in the morning. And they kept thanking me. Had I not went live, they wanted to take their life. So you never know, guys. Even if you have 20 people in your chat, 5 people in your chat, you might make an impact or a change in somebody. Okay? Now my mouth is dry and back to my editing, guys. I can't wait to show you what I got. Ciao. Y'all better support me. Or next month, I'm just going to disappear. Okay? Great live. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate you. Good night. He's dreaming a good dream. Oh, yeah, he's out. When I talk and he still sleeps, that means he's tired. I'm about to go get me a snack, guys. I'm hungry. And I'm going to finish editing. Cindy, thank you for being such an amazing support system. The reason I keep going every day. I don't give up because you literally have helped me. Sweet Ma, if you ever know how long I've been watching you, Healing Hearts, it's an honor for those of you that like stick around no matter what I talk about. It's like, come on, we could be friends, virtual friends. You know how friends just have conversation, Mrs. Poo Poo. Yeah, that's what it is. My little yeah. Go watch my Benzino video, guys, and tell me if you think Benzino is being manipulative. Please go watch it. Or should I play it for you guys just a little bit so you can see? Or y'all could go watch it and leave it in the comments. Serenity, I love you too. Love you too. Thank you. Bon Dieu béni. God bless you. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Did you guys like our little nightcap? Okay. Now that the nightcap is over, I'm going to do the red light special. Okay, hold on. 6 a.m. I'm supposed to be here. Aw, 6 a.m. Aw, Jerome, you stayed. Jerome in the house. All right, y'all. Thank you for the green hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I will catch you tomorrow because you know what? I made a promise and I'm going to keep it. Si bon Dieu veut, and that means if God allows. I'll catch you mañana.